Alright, welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix the Generals Zero Hour to make the best game ever. We are still in the middle of the texture fixing and polishing efforts, and we are still stuck on this building. The nightclub. Oh, I begin to have nightmares here. I did have one more idea here regarding regarding our glass wall. Here, purple windows. I was wondering, how will it look if we... So we disable these chest two shapes and we add a new one. We take a white line like so, and then we move it here, maybe. Let's see, let's move one here, take a copy of that, then we rotate that, and then we move it here. Yeah. Something like that, and then outer glow, white, 1 pixel, opacity 50, noise none, and then set that to overlay. No, hold on, let's create a new group, normal, we call this shapes, call this lights, what, light rings, and then we set that, maybe it's a bit too large, let's create a new one. And make it smaller. Yeah. Yeah. Move it here. Okay. Oops. And then set it to overlay. Yeah, like that. And then create duplicates. Yeah, more. Yeah. Copy, paste. Oh boy. Where's this going? Okay. And then... Oof. Yeah. And that looks quite extreme, like a bunch of ice looking on us. Hmm. Hmm. Let's create another copy of that. Let's make this smaller here. Yeah. I think that is maybe looking a little bit strange. I thought it would look better, but maybe I am mistaken. What about outer glow? How about we decrease that? Yeah. Okay, that's already better. Yeah. Let's put the 15. Yeah. So basically the idea is that perhaps there are some neon lights in these rectangles, you know, like some light shapes behind all these windows. Yeah, which can make it look more hip, maybe. Let's see how this looks. Let's see. Builds. cbniteclub. N. Oof. Oof. Maybe it should be zeros and ones. 0 and 1s. Like a Lotus binary stream. Yeah. Okay, that's too much. It's too much. But I wonder if there is a way to do something interesting like that. Perhaps, let's create another copy of that. Let's take how much pixels does the thing have? 11. Okay. This would explain the chest pattern. So on the brighter ones there are 2 lights, and a darker one there's just one. No, the question is, does this look good? That's questionable. It looks already wild here. Let's see what that abomination will look like. CB Nightclub. Oof. Actually, it's too strong. That's for sure. It's too strong. But the idea is not bad, maybe. Idea is maybe not bad. Let's set that to 45. Build. levels. Lights, tubes. I mean, it is an interesting look, right? So basically the idea is that there are two light tubes behind this window, and here's one. So this one is brighter, this one is a little bit darker. And it's all over. That's how it's illuminated. Does that make sense? To add extra, let's add dirt, black, That gives it a little bit more texture. Yeah. Not sure when it's enough. That's too much. Just drawing randomly everywhere, basically, with very soft brush. Okay. Okay, that's pretty decent, I would say. Perhaps a little bit more here. What we can also do is we can... So we have add dirt, and then perhaps we also blackouts. I mean, it's not the damaged yet, but we can perhaps already black out at least one or two for a little bit of and then we need shape. We need inverts. How do we do this? Inner glow. Center. Yeah. Oof. That's not quite right. Okay, how about we make drop shadow with 3. Yeah. I'll make it smaller. That's not quite right. Yeah. I guess we can do it like this. So there are some broken lights. Let's see how that looks. Oof. Okay, that looks strange. Yeah. It's probably okay for the damaged version. Yeah. The dirt, I think, is the dirt is too soft. Like you can't really see it. Oof. Oh no, that's not good. Perhaps we need... That's a lot of dirt. Yeah. So the bird shit again. It's quite a lot of dirt. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's decent dirt, I would say. Yeah. Gives it a bit more texture. But I mean, it looks very risky now. It's a lot of texture with these lights here. Let's see how it looks in game. It's also brighter now. A lot of changes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe at the end of the day, maybe I just turn it off. Turn the light off. Done. That would be the simplest. All right. Let's see. There it is. I mean, it looks kind of impressive. All right. It looks impressive in a way. Like you can really see the lights now here. All right. That animation is powerful. Yeah, it's not bad. There's good texture with the dirt. You see the lights, brighter and darker. Yeah. Do we like it? Perhaps it's a bit too bright. It looks kind of impressive, right? And I think it's not too bright. If you compare it with other lights, it's still relatively dark, right? I mean, for example, here, these houses. I think in the dark it looks much better. When driving towards it, it doesn't look as good anymore color-wise. I think that's because it blends more with this texture, and this texture doesn't have all these details. Ref. That is way too much saturation. That is too pink. I do wonder. Let's say we duplicated let's say we take this and we duplicated that to that. And then we We set that to... I'm really experimenting here right now. I have no idea where I'm going. tried to get like just a little bit of problem is with this approach, it's now mismatching with this one here. On that note, this one should probably also be illuminated in the back, right? Yeah. Okay, but that's a different story. Oof. Okay, that's odd. I don't know. It's quite a bit risky. Okay, so the idea is here that a little bit of the look of the night light is replicated on the regular daylight textures. So the light is turned off, but you see the lights. I do see that here is a little bit of chaos. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what have we achieved here? We have more purple lights with additional dirt and those light thingies in there. Light tubes. And then what I think will happen, and this will blend better with this. Oops, that was a bit extreme. This is an extreme zoom. That will blend better with this because the colors are closer, right? Let's see how this looks. There's one problem though with this thing. I wonder if we should also put the night lights here, this purple light, because it should be there, no? Let me see. So light tubes. Let's copy the same here. Copy. Paste. And same with these shapes. Copy. And paste. And what else? There's no dirt though. No dirt. And we probably need this mask here. Mask. Let's see how that looks. CB night N. Well, let's look at the daylight first. Oh. Okay, this is unexpected that it's so bright. But this is good in principle. There's some error here, but In principle, this is how it should look like, yeah. But this is wrong. Okay. Okay, but let's ignore that for now. So here, yeah. It's quite bright now. Right. It's just a compression artifact that removes it here. Okay. If it wouldn't move up and down as much, then it would be could be quite good. Yeah. Okay, so I wonder if here. Yeah, so I wonder if this one should actually be black then. So let's get this mask and put it here. And here we change the mask to be that. Hold on. Let's open cbniteclub G. Okay, so I assume what happens here is that the daylight uses a night texture for this, and that's why it's so bright there. Perhaps it should use a day texture instead, but then it wouldn't shine as much. Perhaps. Hold on. That is actually a good question. Why here on the night lights? This thing had a alpha channel, right? The alpha channel is wrong. So I wonder, perhaps. So this original alpha channel, is this used or not? Alpha. I think not. But it would make sense that from the alpha channel we only use the glasses, right? Yeah, right. So basically we would here, but maybe it doesn't work like that. So here we make this black as well. And here in the alpha channel, we take this, that, and then we invert this. Oops. Control I, and then levels, and then bump it until it's nice and white, which this seems to be. Yeah. And the rest, yeah, the rest we make white. Like that. Ah, you could also make this then. Hold on. So in theory, the same could apply to this thing here. So we take a I, L. But my suspicion is that it doesn't use the alpha channel at all. Let's save this. Build. cbniteclub N. Yeah, it doesn't use the alpha channel. That would be actually great though. So if it just used just a glass and not this thing behind here, then yeah, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay, how does it look now on the other? Here. Okay, so it looks like here now it actually does use before we have saved, before we removed it again. Use the correct background. This building is difficult. Shouldn't have started it. There's so much wrong. My gosh. My gosh. Okay, so what do we do now? It would be good if it was just... Actually, this looks correct. This one looks like it's using the alpha channel now, doesn't it? Does it not? How did it look before? I don't know what it looked before, but could it be that it was wrong before? Because previously, this was dark, the glasses, right? So maybe it was wrong before. And now it's correcter, more correct. This is really bright now, this light. It looks, to me, it looks like it's using the night texture. Yeah, it's using the night texture. So it's putting the night texture on top of the daylight texture, which is a correct approach, but it's not doing the same thing for the night. For the night, it is... What is it doing here? Ah, it is doing the same. Yeah, but here the problem is... Here the problem is that... So it's using the summer texture. Yeah, it's using the summer texture as background and then just the night lights. Just the red glass night lights. Okay, now I understand how this works. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so this is unfortunate because it means that we can't get the brighter lights here behind this thing. But maybe that's fine because maybe we say, okay, there is like this rectangle. Like there's another billboard in front of the windows. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world and actually makes the visibility better. So I think that's good. But to me, it looks like now we actually fixed this glass light. Did we not? I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it's really bright now. maybe a bit too bright. Let's see. There is a bit of an artifact here on the top. I wonder. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think what we can do now is we the intensity is really high of this light. Let's get those lights here, this glasses here. Let's take a copy, and then back to our N. And we put them in here. Yeah. Oh, with the perfect cutout. And then we invert that. So now these are not fully bright. They are a little bit darker. Let's see. 89 lightness. Okay, it's still pretty bright. And here, let's put it here another drinking glass lights, drinking glasses. And here we simply take this and we make the whole thing red, but perhaps not all this. Perhaps we, hold on, perhaps we cut it a little short here. Like that. Okay. So we take this, the strongest red. Is that the strongest red? Reds. Okay, so it's just the alpha that does the shade now. Save. Okay. And then let's test this. Actually, on that note, let's disable this container. Save this. Build. Okay, cbniteclub. Aha. Okay, that's unexpected. Perhaps it's using a different blending mode with blacks. Okay, so it's not using the alpha channel. Okay. It's not using the alpha channel. Okay. Okay, so the alpha channel does seem to be useless then. Yeah. Yeah, it's perhaps using a blending mode where it only takes colors and blacks will not be blended, right? And then that also works. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Good, then this means we can remove this again. And likely also means you can remove the alpha channel again. Then let's save this once more. Builds. cbnite. Yeah. There we go. cbniteclub. Okay, yeah, so the drinking glasses already were working. Good. Okay. Just realized now that this reflection here is darker than this one here. But we don't have any reflection on this thing, right? Yeah, there's none. It's missing. Yeah. Okay. So that would also need fixing. Okay. Perhaps we can do this. Here's the alpha. Alpha. So we have here the glass alpha. Levels, fix drinking glasses alpha. Drinking glasses alpha. Levels, drinking glass. Okay, and then we would have to make it darker. Let's see. This one is 94. We targeting 92 roundabout. So this is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0. Okay. Okay, there we go. 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 2. Yeah. That's about matching. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we made more changes, and I'm more than ever unsure about where we're going here with this. Okay, so we have that and that. Yeah. And man, I can't decide what to do here. It's quite intense now, because it multiplies with the texture, so it becomes stronger now. Perhaps too strong. Oops. So that is, it's pretty subtle. Yeah, we have purple color. Yeah. We have very faint light rods in there. Yeah. Then we enable the night. Make it a bit darker. Yeah. Let's see how it looks in game now. Let's save. By the way, let me check here one more thing. We did add a bit of shadow. I wonder if we should disable also the inner shadow here. This. So we just have the light rods and the color. And the dirt. Let's see. It's pretty simple. For simple-minded people. I think I will end up making the windows dark and sticking with the original color, just to not deviate from the original. Yeah. It's hard. I'm not an artist. That's the problem. Programmer doing art, but no one else does it. No one else polishes the textures, so I have to do it. Okay, so yeah, it looks pretty fresh. There's no animation here. It's a bit bright, I would say. This, but when driving towards it, it's not as bright anymore. think we can reduce the dirt a little bit. 60%. So this was previously 50, and let's put 50 here. Yeah. Let's delete this. Purple windows. We're done here. Ah, hold on. I have it set to 50% only. So if we put it 100, oof, 100%. That's not good. The problem is this won't work. Like when we go to the damages, like we can't just blend over this. It doesn't work. It won't work. We would have to. Yeah, it won't work. I think the yeah. So what if we do soft lights? Soft lights. Yeah. I think this is more the correct approach, because then it will blend over the damages as well, which we need. So now here we also preserve those shades. So we have to do overlay. With the levels we can control the intensity. Now let's copy merge this one. Get the reference in here. Yeah. I think the color looks similar. Obviously the lightness is different, but I guess it's okay. Not sure. So overlay 50%. What happens if we do 100? Aha. More intensity. I could do that. Now let's see. So darken chest shapes definitely can go. Background, I think we need to keep, yeah. Shapes, okay. And then we don't need this. No. Okay, so this would work. Levels. Changes intensity. Do we need it? Maybe. Okay. Container. Purple windows. We don't really need the container. We can put that right here. And then we can delete the container. Okay. And then, oh boy. What is this thing? Oh, it's part of that. All right. Okay, so the problem is this makes it darker, perhaps. It's hard to say if it's darker or not. We can make a test by doing the following. We take this, edit, copy, merge, and we paste that, and then we do a filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then we blur it real nice. Well, maybe not. There should be some. I see. There is a pixelate. Mosaic. If I can't remember, but there is some functionality in Photoshop to take a layer and then extract like the dominant colors from it, but I can't remember how this was done. There's some way to do this. Well, I think the next best thing is make a blur, but that's not ideal either. Can we have surface blur? How about that? Not really. Filter blur, gauge blur. Yeah, okay, it's 6 pixels. That's the best I have right now. Good, and then we do this one. No. This one. Edit, copy, merge. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, and then we take here a sample. Then we take here a sample, and then we see this one is 18 and this one is 24. So this seems a bit darker. Seems a bit darker. Yeah. So how about we lighten this up. Here. Like that. Yeah. It's lighter and purple. Okay, let's see. It's perhaps a little bit too much saturation. Could that be? Perhaps we desaturate this a bit. -20. Yeah. Okay, let's take this monstrosity. Build. The problem is we are deviating so much from the original on these glass windows. So it's risky because then people look at this and say, I don't like it, you know, which is a reasonable reaction. Good, so yeah, so we have very intense purple windows. And here we have intense purple lights. Yeah. 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 let's compare our purple glass with the original glass. Okay, here we have purple glass. Here we have original glass. Yeah, it's quite a bit extreme, isn't it? Yeah, I think we shouldn't go that far. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, so how about, I think we should stick closer to the original color, this blue. Yeah, I think. So how about, let's get back here, yeah, to our extreme edit. Good, so let's say we, night windows. Let's create a new night windows. And we just well, for starters, we copy everything. How about that? So make a copy. We hide this one. Good. Then we set this to 100%. We hide this and this. Light tubes. Okay. So we just add the light tubes and the dirt. Could do that. So we at least have the light tubes in there. Do we need the mask? Not sure. Yeah, we need the mask. Okay, and then we delete all this other junk here. Okay. But there already is dirt on the window. Perhaps we even remove the dirt. We just add the light tubes. We keep the dirt for the night light if we like to. Okay. Okay, night windows, and basically we just have a mask. And faint light tubes. That's it. Nothing else. And we don't change color or anything. We keep them blue, original. No complaints. Yeah. Don't want you to jump fences. Yeah. Okay, and then here, instead of going with this purple light, we go with a more blue light, similar to the original, which looks maybe a bit more boring, but it's original, you know, less hate. So we just need to let's make a copy of this one. So let's get a copy match here. Reference. Okay, that's quite a bit intense. So let's see, if we made this light more intense here, saturation, how would that look? Aha. Okay, it would be a nice blue. So let's try to, wait, we need to put that here. So we try to make a, well, maybe that's a bit too much. Let's tone that down. Aha, it's like two blues. It's like a darker and a lighter. Yeah. Okay, but this is already quite close, isn't it? No, that's not it. Yeah. Perhaps like this. Yeah. Maybe. Blue. Let's make this more blue. Yeah, it's really hard to say if it's the same blue or not. Probably not. Okay, how about that? So now it's more original looking blue that is closer to this, but I mean this one is more desaturated. Actually, it's a lot desaturated. This one is saturated because the light is turned on. Okay. So how will this look? Probably looks shit. Let's see. Okay, no more purple. Now we have a blue. CB night lights. Yeah, but there is less risk, right? If we go with a purple, it's risky. Very risky. Okay, now we have this blue. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this also works. Yeah. Can do that. So here we have the original blue look, which to me looks more boring, but there's nothing wrong with that. This is what it is. And here we have some risky, nice blue lights. Night lights. With some dirt. Yeah. Do we see the light rods? Yeah, we do. What's the light rods? I wonder. Light tubes. Let's call them light rods. Shapes. Overlay. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So this is night windows. Night. At night. Or add texture for night light. Like that. Perhaps it can be weaker. $25. Okay, so these are not purple windows anymore. These are, let's call them glass windows. Well, all windows are glass windows. Glass windows. Okay, well. I don't know. Maybe we have chosen the boring route, but it's for me. It's really hard to say what is right or wrong. What is too much. Like, I'm not an artist. Really not an artist, and I would actually prefer to not do this. But I know that no one else will fix textures. No one will do this. So someone has to do it. Because if no one does it, those textures will never get polished. Okay, so it would be nice to write a little bit of program code for a change. CV night lights, it's nightclub. Yeah. Okay, so we see that the night rods, light rods, and yeah, and yeah. Does this make sense? Let's see how it looks in game. I mean, blue or purple or pink. Yeah. One color is as good as the other. I mean, could also make it green, right? Green windows. Ah, we already have green windows. How about black lights? Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, it still looks a little bit purple. But yeah, it's somewhere between purple and blue, right? Okay, but I mean, this looks also fine to me, right? It's not as eye-catching as the other with a more pinkish here. But on the other hand, this gives a nice contrast right here with the doors, so that's good. Okay, let's go. Okay, I like that the transition actually looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the color is okay. Okay. Now the question is, are we happy with the light rods? With the dirt? I think the dirt is okay. Light rods? Probably okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would really appreciate some comments on this because I don't know. I don't know who I even consult on this. Like, who is expert of colors? I think I asked here. I asked here in the chat, but no one replied to this. I asked, do you think the nightclub looks okay? But no one said anything about it. The answer was about the Chinese characters, supposed Chinese characters. Knowing Pacific is probably something CCP triggering. They do not like Chinese. Okay, so this is what it previously looked like. And now it looks like this. I mean, it's still very similar. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to me, it looks fine either way. Blue windows, purple windows. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the status right now is we have CB nightclub. We have reverted the glass to the original look. Yeah. We have only added those light rods to support the night lights. Yeah. Otherwise, it's original. And night lights, we took the liberty of adding lights here, because otherwise it would just be dark, right? I think this up here probably should be a different texture. Probably should be this here. Like, it makes no sense that there are these windows, right? Yeah. And then perhaps here on this side it should also be this here. Yeah. I think that would be better. So change this, the other side, change this, and change here the texture mapping and here to also have 8 pieces here. Yeah. So there's a little bit of work to do on the model to make it better, I think. Yeah. Do we like this texture? Yeah, I think it's fine. I will keep it like this for now. Yeah. If someone says they hate it because it looks shit, perhaps I look at it again. I don't know. I really try to make it work. To have some nice nightclub. Yeah. But it's really not easy. Yeah. Okay. So I guess the next step will be to fixing up all the fixing up the winter textures. There's still work to do. Yeah. So night windows. I guess we can delete that. And this one we can leave disabled. And the add texture for nightlight, we can duplicate this to the other guys here. Well, hopefully it works. Duplicates DG E R. Let's see. Okay, so here we put here, and here we put that here. It even draws over the dirt. Okay, here, here, E, here. Okay. All right, and here. Good. Yeah, I will keep the change blue glass color. Actually, how about a texture? How about we change this a bit? We simply move this one in here. Same mask, right? And then we just delete the mask like that. And then we change glass for night lights. Is that fair? Okay, now we can copy it to everyone else again. Okay, and then we delete these two here. Yeah. Save. Duplicates. DG. Ah. Right. Here we need the G, mask G. Good. We need this mask here. There we go. Then we delete this here. And that's. Then we duplicate this to G. Here. That somehow did not work. Why not? Oh, it did work. Okay. Delete. All right. Duplicate the duplicates. Yeah. Right. Delete. Okay, so got the night lights here. Mask, light rods. Okay, here as well. Here as well. DG, E, and R. Okay. And then here on glass windows, we also rename. We delete the blackouts. And we light rods. Yeah, light rods, shapes. Okay. And we delete this one here, right? Yeah. What was it? I think we were the stripes, right? Yeah. Delete that. And we delete the purple. And this one is levels lighten. Okay. Good. Are we happy? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it would be interesting to see how it looks then with also the model fixes together. Once we get to that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We've got a lot of color here in the night lights. That's good. Makes it look interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well. I wonder if the light rods should be a bit brighter. But perhaps that is then looking too much. It's already quite visible, I would say. Yeah. Let's see. Let's say we want to glass windows, light rods. Opacity is 50. Let's say we put them 100. How does that look? 100s. CB nights. Well, looks extreme. Looks bright. I have an idea. How about how about instead of the light rods, we do an X and an O. Xo. Right? X, O. Where the O can be brighter, where they have similar surface. Yeah, doesn't matter. Just an X and an O. Right? XO. Everywhere. Xo. I think that could be good. Okay, let's keep that in mind. I will end it now. Maybe Xo is a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you already got a lot of other text here, so might as well turn the windows into text. Yeah. Why not? Okay. It's simple shapes. X and O is regular light shapes. Circular light, X light. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, let's keep that in mind. I like the idea of the light tubes. That makes it really pop, you know? Like it gives it an interesting look. Yeah. Okay, but I will quit it here now. I think we keep the original blue window texture just to decrease chances of upset, you know. If we do it purple, some players will be upset. If we do it pink, some players will be upset. So perhaps keep the original, you know. It's the least controversial. Well, this is already controversial, but the original night light is not that great, so should be an upgrade. Yeah. All right, then yeah, I hope you enjoyed. We go really slow on this building, take our good time. But I do hope that eventually we will finish it. That would be much appreciated. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we make small progress. Eventually we get it done. All right, then I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.